What's that tell you? Right? So think about it. So here's the thing. Now, so when you have cancer, what happens is God has reached down and He's anointed you. He's chosen you. It's a fantastic thing. He's chosen you to achieve your potential and become an inspiration to everyone around you. Because He needs, that's what we need. We need those people around. We don't need Brad Pitts and Jennifer Aniston's around. What we do need is these kind of people around that are going to inspire us. Okay. Health is our birthright. Health is our natural state. We were fitted by nature, by God, for health. That's what is our normal function. It's normal. It should be normal to be healthy. Healthy is optimal functioning of the organism. And that can only occur if that organism is living according to its biological parameters, its biological requirements, right? Fish don't do real good on the shore. Yeah. So here you are in a situation where you're getting tapped on the shoulder by God, and it's showtime. It's not rehearsal time, it's showtime. Okay? And He kind of told us what to eat. If you review Genesis 1, verse 29, He kind of told us fruits and vegetables, that's it. And you'll notice if you reread Genesis, you can read Genesis, it's an incredible book, several chapters. You can read it over and over again, and you will not find microwaves, you will not find ovens, you will not find any of that. It just doesn't happen. There are no recipes on how to prepare foods and stuff like that. Because guess what? Nature being the physical manifestation of the divine is perfect. It's a perfect thing. So we stand up before all the universe and say, not for us. We're going to change it. The reward? Premature death, disease, depression, anger, anxiety, all the bad things that we experience. Anytime you have anger, anytime you have any of that stuff, anything goes wrong is because you have violated nature in one way or another. Because our natural state is health, and when you're healthy, you're in bliss. Health is bliss. You get up in the morning, you bounce out of bed. Talk about getting high, there is nothing like it. It is the best high ever. Okay, but because I know you're all addicts, and I'm an addict, I'm not any different. I grew up in the same culture you guys did. So we're addicts, and what we have to do is what's real. What I wanted to do is I wanted to find a place, acres in a place, away from this civilization, and get a group of people, and I only had two requirements: that they had to be 100% raw vegans, and that they had to have a spiritual practice of some kind. And I don't care if Jewish, Muslim, Christian, whatever it is, but guess what? You almost don't have to make that one, because anybody that's raw becomes spiritual. It just goes with it. So, but anyway, that was it, and I wanted to get away. The reason I wanted to get away is so that we wouldn't have to do this compromise. Okay. So, when I tell people to do 80-20, it's because that's the maximum you can do and still kind of hang on to the spiritual aspect of it. If you eat more than 20% cooked food, you become a body again. Okay? Now, let's change the word cook to degenerate, destroy. That's what it is, right? What do you put in fire? Stuff you need? Just think about it. Fire is destructive. So the ancients, the indigenous people who saw, we call them heathen, they saw the sun as God and the fire as the devil. Well, gosh, let's see, the sun gives life, cheers you up. It shines on anyone, if they're good or bad or black or white. It's kind of pure love, huh? Fire destroyed. So, they weren't that far. we got our stories that we believe, right? And we think they're absolutely true, right? So I'm just saying, that was a response to the reality. So it's not, anyway. So, anyway, fire destroys. So what happens is, so what I'm saying is that, all right, I know you can't do it, so let's have 20% of your food to become non-food. And let's do that as least as possible, right? So when we're going to have non-food, because you're going to go back into the world, and the world tells you that men with cowboy boots eat steak. Okay, and foxy, beautiful women eat cake. Pieces of pie, cake. That's what they tell you. And you believe. You believe. And you're taught that we are really ghouls. We really are ghouls. And you all know what a ghoul is. A ghoul, G-H-O-U-L. A ghoul, defined by the dictionary, is one who devours dead bodies. And sorry. Not Halloween, you guys, so please. So anyway. But anyway, so cooking food. So 80-20 is a total compromise. But guess what? Your life's on the line. Your life. It's not a pair of shoes. It's not a new car. It's your body. So you can come in and negotiate with me. You can actually go into Dr. Alexander's office, and I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to hear. He'll tell you exactly what you want to hear. You can go anywhere and you'll find out what you want to hear. And what you want to hear, is it okay to feed my addiction? So, what's that called? That's called negotiate. And if you're going to negotiate, the only place that you should negotiate is on your knees in the closet with God. And I want you to explain to God that you are really a good person. Really one of His good. So, could He please modify the laws of nature so that you can masturbate your tongue? Okay, so when you do this, I would like to. Okay, so remember, prayer is the question, meditation is listening for the answer. So you listen for that answer. Okay, so I want you to understand that. So how should we eat? 100% all the time eat nothing but that which is produced by God, which is fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, plants, leaves, like that. How do we know that? How do we know that? Well, our cousins, like gorillas, bonobos, and do that. That's what they eat. Why did we start to use fire? What possessed us to? I mean, there's so many whys I have. Why are we drinking the baby formula from a cow? And we're giving it to adults. What the? Or a pig. Or what else do we drink milk? A goat, yeah. And of course, we shrink back if someone said, well, I got a glass of human milk. It disgusts us. How about some human cheese? Yeah. Disgusts us. Why does it disgust us? It should not disgust us. It should disgust us to do it from another species. We don't have sex with other species.